Welcome to today's video. In this episode, we'll explore one of the most captivating and peaceful countries in the Middle East, the Sultanate of Oman. A land where the desert meets the sea, where tradition stands proudly beside modernity, and where every visitor is greeted with warmth and sincerity. Oman, located on the southeastern corner of the Arabian Peninsula, is a country that has managed to preserve its ancient heritage while steadily embracing progress and development. It shares borders with the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, and Yemen, and its coastline stretches for thousands of kilometers along the Arabian Sea and the Gulf of Oman. This unique geography gives Oman an incredible variety of landscapes, from vast sand dunes that glow under the desert sun to lush green mountains, deep blue wadis, and pristine beaches that remain untouched and serene. Oman's story is one of resilience, exploration, and pride. It is one of the oldest nations in the Arab world, with a history that reaches back thousands of years. The people of Oman were once known as fearless sailors and traders who ventured across the seas to India, Africa, and beyond. The city of Muscat, now the nation's capital, was for centuries a major port connecting the east and the west. Omani merchants played a crucial role in the frankincense trade, one of the world's oldest and most valuable trading routes. The scent of frankincense, still produced in the southern region of Dhofar, tells stories of ancient caravans, royal courts, and sacred temples. Over the centuries, Oman built an empire that stretched along the coasts of East Africa, leaving cultural footprints that can still be seen today in places like Zanzibar. Unlike many of its neighbors, Oman has chosen a path of balance, modernizing carefully while holding on to its deep-rooted traditions. When you walk through the streets of Muscat, you notice something unique. There are no towering skyscrapers or flashy billboards. Instead, the city has a calm and elegant character, with whitewashed buildings, beautifully designed mosques, and the blue sea always within view. The people move with purpose, but without rush, reflecting the country's peaceful spirit. Omanis are famously hospitable. They greet you with smiles, offer you coffee known as kahwa, often flavored with cardamom, and dates that symbolize friendship and generosity. These gestures are more than customs. They reflect the essence of Omani culture: respect, humility, and kindness. The traditional clothing of Oman also tells a story of pride and identity. Men usually wear a simple white robe called a dishdasha, often with a colorful turban or cap, while women wear beautifully embroidered dresses and scarves, each region having its own unique patterns and designs. Despite modernization, these traditions are cherished and passed down from generation to generation. Arabic is the official language, but English is widely spoken, especially among the younger population and in the tourism sector, which continues to grow as more travelers discover Oman's quiet charm. Religion plays a central role in the daily life of Omanis. Islam is the main faith, with most citizens following the Ibadi branch, known for its moderation, tolerance, and peaceful philosophy. This has greatly influenced Oman's political and social landscape. The nation is recognized throughout the region for its diplomatic neutrality and efforts to promote dialogue and peace. It rarely appears in international conflicts, preferring instead to act as a mediator and a voice of reason. This culture of balance and respect is not just seen in its politics, but also in the way Omanis interact with one another, with patience, understanding, and humility. Nature is perhaps one of Oman's greatest treasures. The country's diverse landscapes are a paradise for adventurers and travelers alike. To the north, the Al Hajar Mountains rise dramatically from the plains, their rugged peaks hiding cool villages and ancient forts. One of the most famous spots is Jebel Shems, known as the Mountain of the Sun, which offers breathtaking views of the country's largest canyon. Then there are the wadis, narrow valleys filled with turquoise pools and palm trees, such as Wadi Shab and Wadi Bani Khalid, where visitors can swim, hike, and enjoy the tranquility of nature. In contrast, the vast sands of the Wahiba Desert, with its rolling dunes and star-filled skies, offer a completely different kind of beauty: quiet, endless, and humbling. In the southern region of Dhofar, the landscape transforms entirely during the monsoon season, known as the Kharif. The rains turn the area into a lush green paradise, attracting visitors from across the Gulf to escape the summer heat and enjoy waterfalls, misty hills, and fresh breezes. The wildlife of Oman is equally diverse. The country's long coastline is home to dolphins, sea turtles, and colorful coral reefs, making it a hidden gem for divers and marine lovers. Inland, you can find Arabian oryx, gazelles, and other desert species that have adapted to the harsh environment. The government has invested greatly in preserving its natural heritage, creating protected areas and encouraging ecotourism that respects both the land and local traditions. Modern Oman owes much of its transformation to the late Sultan Qaboos bin Said, who ruled from 1970 until his passing in 2020. His leadership turned Oman from a largely isolated country into a modern, well-connected, and educated nation. He built schools, hospitals, roads, and ports, yet he always emphasized cultural preservation and environmental care. Today, Oman continues to move forward under Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, who carries on this vision of progress with stability. The country's development plan, known as Vision 2040, aims to diversify the economy beyond oil, focusing on tourism, technology, logistics, and renewable energy. The goal is to build a sustainable future for the next generation, one that values education, innovation, and inclusivity. Economically, Oman is growing steadily. While oil remains a major source of revenue, the government is investing in new industries to ensure long-term prosperity. Tourism, in particular, is becoming a key pillar. Visitors are drawn not just by the country's scenery, but also by its sense of peace and authenticity. There are no overdeveloped resorts or crowded cities here. Instead, travelers find a country that feels genuine and grounded. Whether it's exploring the historic forts of Nizwa, sailing along the Musandam fjords, or simply watching the sunset over the Arabian Sea, Oman offers experiences that stay with you long after you leave. What truly makes Oman special, though, is its people. Despite the challenges of modernization, Omanis remain deeply connected to their values. They treat visitors with respect, care for their communities, and take pride in their identity. There's a saying among Omanis that their country is not just a place to see, but a feeling to experience, one of peace, safety, and belonging. In the end, Oman is not a country that tries to impress with extravagance. It impresses through its simplicity, dignity, and authenticity. From the echoes of history and its ancient forts to the soft rhythm of waves along its shores, everything about Oman speaks quietly but powerfully. It is a reminder that progress and tradition can live side by side, that peace is not weakness, and that beauty can exist in silence. So, if you ever dream of a destination where the desert meets the ocean, where history lives in harmony with the present, and where every smile feels sincere, then Oman is a place you must see for yourself. Thank you for joining me in exploring this remarkable land. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories